Okay. Well, I was driving around with my family. And yeah, from at like 8 to 10:30, and it is 10, about to be 11 right now. Yeah. So I didn't do anything with the that right there. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. I love you, Max. I love you, but you cannot be up there. So yeah. It's blue from like the coloring. And the only reason I'm making this instead of doing what I usually do at around this time, which is call my friend, is because I was trying to tell my friend that I got home and that I could call back again, because usually we call at 8, so yeah. That I could call back, but yeah, no, they're just not understanding what I'm trying to say. Cause like I didn't outright say it, but you know, I was like, yeah, I'm back home. I'm alone in the house and it's boring. I want to do something. And they're not getting it, but it's whatever. So I'm doing this. Okay. As you can see, it bugs me. So yeah, I am going to be right back. I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to drain this, get this out, and I may or may not have to redo this whole process all over again. Fun. Okay. Alright. So, I got majority of the water out. There's still like less than an inch or so left in here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing. Okay, but it's whatever. Not really, but whatever. Okay. I got tweezers. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that is not... Yeah. Okay. That just peeled right off. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this entire thing all over again. Thank you. Ven para acá. Okay. Yeah, no, this is not. Okay. Okay. So I think this is my fault because I did not use boiling water like it said. Alright. So yeah, this is my fault. I don't really feel like going through this whole process all over again. So it's really squishy. I don't feel like going through this again. So I'm just not gonna deal with that. Okay. Please get off. Thank you. Okay. Also, if you're wondering where the ring, star, and other circle went, that were on the string, they are right here. Right there. So the thing, the aluminum thing that was on here actually fell off, like within the first hour or two. Yeah. This smells absolutely terrible. Okay. You know what? I can fix this. I can fix this. Okay. I can fix this. I need my scissors. Okay. I can absolutely fix this. Aluminum powder, away. You can stay in the trash. Okay, markers. Come here. So, like, the next minute and a half, or 2 to 3 minutes, it's gonna be me cleaning off my desk and making sure that I can, do something to try and fix this situation that I have. So, yeah. You might want to skip, or something, I don't know. Okay. Let's go there. Okay. Anyway, since what was supposed to happen, real quick. Let it sit in the solution for at least 24 hours. Take your jewelry base out. You will see that the crystals have now grown all over the surface. No, they haven't let it sit out to dry before moving on to image H. Once this has dried completely, you can cut and unravel the string. Now that your crystal jewelry has dried, take your color dye dropper and very carefully drop a color onto your crystals and watch as it spreads. Continue to add drops of color until you are pleased with the jewelry and let this dry completely. Once the coloring has dried, either select a chain or strand of colorful cording. Once you have used the cord, simply thread it through the whole entire knot at the end of the cord, and you're using this chain. Open up a small jump ring in the middle of the chain and slip it through the hole to your jewelry base. Once it's in, close it back up with your fingers. Your crystal jewelry is now complete. Please spelling. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's it. I'm not giving you this. Just, yeah. Okay. me see here. Okay. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what to do with those. Just put those down there. Right. Now I need a cup of water. All right, so, Max, I know, bud, but no. Okay, so let me go ahead, cut these free. Okay. All right, last one. Okay. Bit of fraying, but not like I was gonna really use this anyway. Okay, so there's that. Also, if anybody from my elementary school is watching this, which you probably aren't, because there's only really 2 people from my elementary watching this, and Max is up there, then do you remember when I used to do this? Like in elementary. And then my teachers would tell me to stop. Be like, oh, you're gonna poke somebody's eye out. Like, lady, I've been doing this since I was in 2nd grade. Ain't nobody's eye been poked out, so mind your business. Whatever. Okay. So I need a towel? Okay, I need paper towel. And my beanie. Got a beanie for Christmas. That's okay. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. So I have one to kind of clean the area, make sure everything's nice, good, and wiped down. Yeah. Okay. So if you can't tell by now, I'm going to be painting them. Because, yeah. It's not as trash. And then these 3 paper towels, I'm going to keep together. Yeah. Actually, let me go ahead and cut it in half. Okay. Nope, wrong one. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be here. This is going to be under the cup right there. I hate having a beanie on, but it's whatever, dude. It's whatever. Okay. Just get those. And please keep this sentence in context. I'm gonna make sure that these are nice and wet. Once again, keep the sentence in context. Oh god. Okay. So yeah. I just realized that I'm gonna need a palette. But I don't want a palette. I don't have a palette. Yeah. Okay. So let's start with a circle because I have numerous circles. I only have 5. So yeah. Let's go ahead, put a dabble of white on here. Then after that, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Also, if you don't know how to paint, or if you know how to paint but it's been a while, or whatever, let's just go with it, you don't know how to paint. I'm going to do something that's called licking, and I know arty stuffness because in elementary I used to be in art. Yeah, and I was very, very interested in art. Not so much anymore, but I still, yeah, I'll still do art stuff. So this, my dearies, is called licking a brush. You get it, okay? And then you lick it against the side of the bowl or the cup or whatever you're using. You do not, for whatever reason, pull the hairs. You don't do that. That's a no-no. So yeah. And then my art teacher, he wouldn't do this, but my elementary art teacher, he wouldn't do this, but any other art teachers that I've met does this, but I don't do it because I stick true to my roots. They dab it on the paintbrush onto the thing, a paper right here. Sometimes I do it, but for the most part I don't. So, but all I do is I lick it and then I brush it against my hand once or twice. Okay, whatever. That way it still has some moisture, but not a lot. Okay. You know what, let's just get some directly onto the brush here. Okay. So now I have some on the brush, just right there. Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and do the ring too. And so since this is a flat brush, I'm going to go, I think that's what it's called. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember things quite correctly. So what I'm going to do, since it's like a little bit damp and like not too much, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze inward on the brush. That way it creates a whole different brush shape. Okay. Okay. Not my best coverage, but it'll do. Okay. Okay. So now that that's done, I am going to, do this. Okay. And so as you can see, it got like a little bit milky because I have a dirty brush and the brush had, white paint on it. So basically I have to, do this, like push it against the bottom and move it a little bit, like I'm mixing the water. And then now the brush is clean. So yeah. So I'm just gonna do that for those two. And then also, I used to, do 2 swipes on my pants to have some of the water removed, but I mean, it's stupid. And plus my elementary art teacher told me to stop that, so, I did. Let me see, let's go blue. Actually, let me use, okay, these are the, acrylics that I have. I have, yellow, red, blue, white, and black. Yeah. But, so those are acrylics that I have from my art teacher in elementary. He gave me those on, Christmas in 6th grade. But I also got some watercolors from him, and they're glorious. I got a lot of stuff from him that year, and it was awesome. I miss him so much. Right now is not the time. No. So he got me watercolors, but in tubes, which is really confusing. Okay, I'm gonna see if watercolors would work here, considering the fact that it's metal. I'm not really sure if it'll work. I'm not really sure. Pretty confident that it won't, though. Okay, in that, let's go ahead and go for a sunset-y kind of thing. So let's go for lemon yellow. And then orange yellow to rose. Okay. Oh, I'm bleeding, aren't I? A little bit. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to get a little bit of this and put it on my canvas here. That should be enough. Okay. Because I'm going to cover the whole thing. Yeah. Since this is watercolor, I don't want to have too much paint, too much water, because then it'll just be really liquidy and it won't stick at all. So I mean, granted, I'm trying to make watercolor stick to metal. That's not going to work. Okay. So now I have to wait for the watercolor to dry. So I'm going to set that aside. And watercolors are easier, way easier to wash off a brush than acrylics are, because it's watercolor.
Did you feed them?
Yeah.
Why is that Macy up here?
Huh?
Why is it Macy here?
Because I put her back.
Why?
Because she and Sky were, they were freaking fighting and like making a lot of noise, and I'm like, shh, shh, shh.
Hey, my blankets.
Also, I locked your door back. I don't know why. I really don't.
Huh?
I locked your door back. I don't know why.
What do you mean you locked my door?
No, like I just closed it back on the bar.
Move.
It was just like an automatic thing. Oh, I didn't? Oh. So, watercolors are easier to, watercolors are easier to wash off a brush because, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, just, it's easier. Okay, so I think I've gone over my time limit of having your interest, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video and paint the rest of these.